The first golden age of the empire, the early Byzantine period, extends from the founding of the new capital into the 700s. Christianity replaced the gods of antiquity as the official religion of the culturally and religiously diverse state in the late 300s. The practice of Christian monasticism developed in the 4th century and continued to be an important part of the Byzantine faith, spreading from Egypt to all parts of the empire. In the early Byzantine period, Byzantium's educated elite used Roman law and Greek and Roman culture to maintain a highly organized government centered on the court and its great cities. In later decades, urban decline and the invasions of the empire's western territories by Germanic tribes, especially in the 5th century, led to the diminishment of western centers including Rome, sacked in 410 by the Goths and in 455 by the Vandals. Despite the territorial gains of the Emperor Justinian I in the 6th century, many of the empire's Italian provinces were overtaken by Lombards in the late 500s. In the 600s, Persian and Arab invasions devastated much of Byzantium's eastern territories. The artistic traditions of the wealthy state extended throughout the empire, including the southernmost provinces of Egypt and North Africa, which remained under Byzantine control until the Arab conquest of the region in the 7th century, 1790, 1664. The development of the codex, or bound manuscript, replacing the ancient scroll, marked a major innovation in these first centuries. A number of deluxe illustrated early Byzantine manuscripts survive from the 4th to 6th centuries, including Old and New Testaments, editions of Virgil's Aeneid and Homer's Iliad, and medical treatises such as Dioscurides de Materia Medica. In the portable arts, silver vessels and furnishings, both for secular and ecclesiastical use, survive in significant number for the early centuries, as do objects made of ivory, the tusk of the elephant. Extraordinary works were also created in glass for both secular and religious audiences, and utilitarian and non-utilitarian purposes. Over the course of the early Byzantine period, production of sculpture in the round declined, marking a change from the ancient traditions of sculpting portrait busts and full-length statues to commemorate civic and religious figures. Relief carving in diverse media and the two-dimensional arts of painting and mosaic work were extremely popular in both secular and religious art. Several shining examples of secular architecture survive from these early centuries, including vestiges of an atrium in the Great Palace in Constantinople, decorated with a lavish mosaic program representing daily life and the riches of the empire. Also surviving from the capital are the remains of two aristocratic homes, the palaces of Antiochus and of Lausos. Other great ancient cities of the empire, including Antioch and Ephesus, also preserve remains from this secular building tradition. For ecclesiastical architecture in the early Byzantine period, domed churches, the most important being Constantinople's Church of Hagia Sophia, and other domed sacred buildings began to appear in greater number alongside traditional basilica forms, first seen in the large-scale churches sponsored by Emperor Constantine I in the early 4th century. In the 700s and early 800s, the iconoclastic controversy raged over the proper use of religious images, resulting in the destruction of icons in all media, especially in the capital of Constantinople.